Okay, I'm here with Ryan and Sean from Yellowcard. You guys are going on at 5:30?
5:25.
5:25.
Yeah.
And
Approximately around that area.
is this pretty routine for you, or is this going to be a new set or anything?
We are a little kind of off rhythm right now. We finished touring about 2 weeks ago, and then we had some shows on the East Coast, and we get in the pre-production studio tomorrow to start working on a new record, which I've written every song already. I'm just kidding.
It's going to be a little different because Sean wrote every song on this record already. He has like 40 or 50 songs, and they're all just amazing. I'm proud of you.
We're totally kidding right now, but yeah, we're a little off rhythm. We only have a half hour. We're coming off a headlining set, so we're just going to throw together like 8 songs and remind the people of Southern California why we love them so much.
You mean remind them why they love us?
No, I want to say that I love them.
And I'm just kidding,
Okay.
dude.
How do you guys feel that you've grown since, say, your first CD or EP?
I've gotten fatter and older.
I mean, how haven't we, you know? It's kind of that's a long answer, you know? I mean, dude, we grew up in Florida, went to high school together, completely clueless kids, like just hanging out, playing music together, and then, you know, 3 years later, sell a couple million records, your whole life gets flipped, turned upside down. I don't know. I know, like myself personally, I've gone kind of like all the way to my worst, and I'm working my way back to my best, you know? I think like now the most important thing for me is like with everything, making the music, playing these shows, doing everything, is like not taking anything for granted and not letting it like slip by, because like Sean said, we're getting fat and old, and before you know it, we're not gonna be able to, you know, we may not be able to do this forever. And I don't know, I think when you're young and you're doing it, with the exception of a few artists, but a lot of people just take it for granted, and I definitely did that personally, and it bums me out, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I don't know, that's something I'm kind of going into, writing a new record with that attitude and see what happens.
And what's your favorite place to play?
In the entire world?
Oh yeah, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City's good. In the States, I'm for the international round. I think more recently we've played shows in South America, and the ladies and gentlemen of Brazil,
Sao Paulo, Brazil, especially,
are rather rabid, and they almost kill each other for the music, and it's sometimes scary to see, but it's very inspiring. It reminds us how lucky we are.
Do you guys have any stories from this tour, or what's your favorite story from any tour? The best Yellowcard story?
I don't know the best. I'm going to tell one from the last night of this tour. More recently, just a fun night of this last tour. We got, I was hanging out with Amber Lynn. It was the last night of the tour. Everyone was hanging out. I ended up throwing a couple of people into the hot tub at the Norva. We had a lot of celebration shots. And then I had to drunkenly call Ryan at 3:30 in the morning and wander down the streets of downtown Norfolk to the hotel. And then he found me.
I was guiding him. I was
guiding
guiding him by the buildings. I was like, dude, look up for this building, and then you should see this building,
Make
and just
a
walk
left
towards
and then
it.
walk towards the Hyatt. And so, and then he got me in a cab and got me home safe to sunny California. So that was nice. And we were hanging out with good friends, and we were wrestling and playing ping pong, and it was like really funny.
I don't know, I was pretty boring on this last tour because I've recently acquired myself the woman I'm probably going to marry. So I just kind of like go home and talk to her on the phone, which is totally not my style. I've spent like 5 years being single and just living it up. Right. So it's time for me to take a rest, you know? But
he met her on MySpace. It was really cool. They've been emailing for a while.
That would probably be actually my best story of this tour, was that
He didn't meet her on MySpace. She's really nice, and he's known her for a long time.
But I picked me up a pretty good catch on the tour, on this past tour. I've been trying to get this chick to go out with me for a couple of years now, and so that kind of made the tour for me. Yeah, I would say I was probably pretty pleasant to be around.
Yeah,
yes.
He was nice to be around because I would go out with all our friends and entertain everyone, and he would go to bed around 8 o'clock and read his Bible, and then he would sleep.
What's something that we don't know?
Something we don't know.
I think you know everything about Yellowcard.
Yeah, dude, we're
If you
open
don't
book,
know
man.
anything about us, there's a reason that we don't want anyone to know. Our whole band is freaking very accessible. We talk to our fans all the time. We do millions of way too honest interviews, and so yeah, man. Like if you want to know something, just ask or just look for it online. So I mean,
Yeah,
we're pretty open
it's
book.
there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so if every member in your band were a character, any character from anything, what would they be?
LP is Animal from the Muppets. That's right. Who are you?
I don't know. Go ahead. Some whining, crying woman. That's probably what you would call me.
No, I was like, I don't know.
Sean and I would probably be Maverick and Goose,
Yeah.
and we switch who's Maverick and who's Goose at different times.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we're a good team.
Somebody's got a pilot. We switch it back and forth.
Yeah.
If everyone was a Star Wars character.
Okay. All right. LP would be
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
He's gonna hate that we said that, but
Why? Chewbacca's a badass.
okay.
And he's like hairy, and LP's got a lot of hair. On it, he's got Chewbacca. If Chewbacca had dreadlocks, he'd be LP.
Okay.
And then,
Pete would be probably be Boba Fett. Soft spoken, but always on the prowl, always
Yeah.
hunting for something. Mendez would be who would Mendez be?
Mendez would be like a cool like Yoda or someone,
He would
some
be
like
like-
the master of his craft, you know, like very wise and like invert, you know, like to himself. I don't know if I would say Yoda though.
Yeah, I don't know that he would be Obi-Wan either. He might just be like a Jedi.
Who's the Samuel L. Jackson character? Who is that guy?
Mace Windu.
Yeah, maybe him.
Okay, fine. I like picturing Ryan Mendez talking like
is
Samuel
Samuel
L. Jackson.
L. Jackson.
You're who would you want? Who do you want to be?
I don't know.
Who do you want me to say you are?
I'd be freaking Han Solo.
Okay, I think I would probably be Anakin because I definitely turned to the dark side for a while, but I think I'm bringing balance back to the Force now.
That's yeah.
So
that's good.
I would be on that character.
I'm more
arc.
Han. Like I'm not like a master or anything, but I definitely like how to like help the team out.
Cool. All right, well, thank you guys very much.
Thanks a lot, man.